Actually, we are looking forward new drive license tests on this September. So we will look at what we're gonna change on our driving license test and NCT, etc. So let's talking about big change. NCT and Driver Theory Test Center to reopen from this Monday as the government announced praised too. So drive testing in the car will not yet resume due to the requirement of social distancing. Okay, Hannar Jung, would you explain and reporting what really going to happen on the national car test?
The national car tests, or the NCT centres, are to begin reopening from Monday, along with the national driver license service and driver theory test facilities. Motorists whose car test was affected by the failure of lifts in testing centres earlier this year are to be given priority for testing.
And the gradual resumption of the NCT, stands for National Car Center, will begin with the opening of 15 NCT center across the island state, and the reopening of more center will be announced in the coming weeks. An update will be posted on ncts.i. However, let's look at more detail.
So all 43 theory test centres will reopen from Monday, and people can book their tests online. The opening of the driver license services will allow those who have passed the theory test to apply for a learner permit. It will also enable people to apply for a replacement license that may have been lost or stolen.
However, the driving test service is not reopening yet. Minister for Transport Shane Ross said while he will see the possibility of lorry and bus and motorcycle testing resume soon. However, after Corona, our most interesting is after Corona, and how this society and transportation and our driving we're gonna change in our near future. Do you have any idea? For example, the CEO of Tesla, Elon's suggest all people using electric car as the zero emission CO2, and then self-driving AI is gonna driving for us. But still, we are struggling with a driving license test and heavy traffic every morning, every commute time. So do you have, as you are young student, do you have any idea or opinion or comment?
Well, what I'm going to say is that maybe like the taxis, the private transportation people, they will be heavily affected by this, depending on whether we're allowed to live to social distancing. Do you get what I mean?
Yes, I understand.
Apart from that, we're definitely going to see a rise in emissions, considering how we're going to have to slowly build our way back up to what we were before.
I know you are very prepared and involved in debate at school.
Yes.
So if there will be, definitely there will be very big debate
Yes.
among the big oil company
Yes.
who will get the profit from the petrol,
Yes.
and electronic car CEO and the company
Yes.
like Hyundai and Toyotas and Tesla.
Yes.
Very good example. Tesla.
Yes.
They want to introduce all 199% of the car will be replaced as electric,
Yes.
the car without any petrol or diesel engine.
Yes.
It will significantly reduce our CO2 emission. And also the government who will introduce traffic law and many environment will change. So there will gonna be debate between the oil company and who will get from the money from the oil and petrol, and also the other side who want to change our car as a whole electronic. So if you are in debate time, so what you're gonna have argument about that? How you gonna persuade opponent or counterpartner
To what?
to for the environment we have to introduce old electronic car?
How would I persuade them? Well, first off, we would have to make it a more global project. So manufacturing an electric car probably is harder than manufacturing your standard car.
Yeah,
So
true.
maybe we'd have to see a more economic friendly way to manufacture electronic cars, and also to, I think why people don't want to buy electric cars is because there's not a lot of charging points, or that it's too expensive.
Exactly.
So I think we should try working to lower the price.
Yeah, in terms of that, we need a big effort from the government, reduce the tax and pay more support when they purchasing the electronic car. Okay, thank you for your participation.
Thank you.